And hey riders, welcome back to the channel. Colin here, Inside Cycling World. Folks, it's about to go off. Thursday morning, different day this week. Let's get right into it. I better jump into the event, shouldn't I? Here we go, folks. We're only 2.5 minutes out. The Enchanted Forest is going to be 3 laps today, 16.2 kilometers with 183 meters of climb. So it's actually kind of punchy, this one. There's a nice little climb every lap. Couple little launch points, actually maybe even a couple little launch points on the downhill. But let's get in, folks. Nordic Sport Academy Golden Eagle Series. It's time to go off, folks. Time to go off. Let's jump in. So sorry, folks. Like last week, we had Christmas on. Was it Wednesday? I don't know. I've lost all sense of time and reason these days. So I think the race got moved to Thursday, and I was kind of like, "Are we racing? Are we not?" Christmas break, so I kind of took my time off. Minute and 45 seconds to go. And yes, folks, take a look at this here. Everyone pile in. The water's nice. I see some names I know right now. Henrique Martin's here. Martin, Canadian cyclist who won the race I covered 2 weeks ago, I believe it was. X-Speed United rider. Love having all of the UCI guys here. Just going to check things out. Stream, top chat, live chat. Here we go, folks. Okay, so we are up and running. Everything looks juicy fruit on my end. It's kind of still a weird time of year, just with a lot of people taking like extended Christmas breaks. Let's quickly race through the riders' names here. We got Bracalone DBB, Frederick Strid, Ivan Tognassi, D.H. Cho, Aviv Bental, Joshua Anderson, Jan Penslos, Clovis Sanscartier. Canadians gotta be from Quebec. Just gotta be. Warming up right now, 2 watts a kilo. Henrique is here as well. Previous winner. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Hi Chi, or Hi C maybe. Anthony Coro. Eric in the mix. Hopefully Eric's racing today. The golden boy himself. Check out the calves. Yeah, man. He's looking resplendent in the Golden Eagles jersey. Getting ready to go, folks. 15 seconds out. Javier Sancho, Mikel Pratt, Fab, Luca, and Eden's here as well. Let's get it, riders. Let's hang out with Eric. We're on Eric right now. Getting to go, folks. So I think the Enchanted Forest, I believe this is from the actual MyWhoosh world. I have yet to do this course. I did bang out quite a few courses, more of the shorter ones. Henrique right at the front here. Get it, dude. 6 watts a kilo start. Same with Clovis. I think these two here, if they're teammates, I don't know all the details on everyone yet, folks. They are Canadians. I think these two are saying, let's go. Let's time trial. Let's put the work in, boys. Bang, bang time. Henrique pushing hard here at the front. Joshua Anderson is hanging with him. Are we going to have a 3-rider break right at the start? Aviv is in the mix too. Jan Penslos coming up. Bracalone. Eric's right there too. Eric's keeping a good eye on them. He's watching these boys, seeing what they're going to do. There's a little bit of a bump at the beginning, and then we're going to get into that little bit of a climb. And these are only, looks like, 5.5 kilometer laps maybe, with a good, probably 50 to 60 meters climbing each lap. So there is one significant kick. I said before, I think this is the MyWhoosh world, only because it's kind of what I've seen from the MyWhoosh world so far. They're really, how should I describe it? Like fantastical, over the top. Like you just saw a gigantic Venus flytrap there off the edge of the course. Now, if you got MyWhoosh HD, you've definitely seen it. You can see it in all the colors here. Awesome stuff. Joshua Anderson is at the front with Henrique right now. Aviv Bental there. So yeah, I did a lot of the shorter routes. Anyone who did the MyWhoosh 300 and you got her done, congratulations. You should have accepted your achievement in your achievements tab at the top of the application. I think it was for 150 gold. I think that kind of locks in that you did it. I think I finished mine on December 31st, and the coin, I guess the power gems, I think is what they call them, should be awarded soon, I would imagine. We are January 2nd now. Okay, folks. Okay, let's get it. Chat's very quiet today. I think it's just a very strange time of year, too. Because to me, I'm still kind of on vacation mode. Josh pushing solo at the front. Enrique is right there. Aviv is there too. Ooh, a little bit of a gap opening here, folks. A little bit of a gap. We are slowly climbing here at 5%. We're in this fantastical, mystical world. All these crazy plants nearby. Just take a look around, folks. Take a look around. We're in like a giant cave system here. Wow, so much detail too. Like when I look into the far distance, I can see little things flying around. I'll try to point some out for you. Again, this will be the very first time I've seen this. So I did do a lot of the shorter routes. I started MyWhoosh. I think I did a My Bunch, which I really like. Enrique going hard now, 7.5 watts a kilo, attacking up this 4% grade here, folks. Just getting right after, close to 400 watts here, folks. Heart rate, yeah, young guy, I love it. You got a young gun here, 190 heart rate. He's probably not even maxed out yet. For anyone that wants to know or listens to me when I talk, a little bit older than you guys, I can hit 190 still. Working hard. I'm actually I'm capable of commentating. Hey, take a look at this. We got some elephants over here on the side. We got 2 elephants standing on the left. So there is some separation now between Enrique and Josh, but it's just the slightest. Actually, Josh is clawing him back now. And these elephants look gigantic. They would look scary to me. There's another one here too. There's a sign up here, UCI exclusive. Yeah. So I really like the signs in app. It's constantly changing, like I did notice a few days ago. Happy New Year 2025. So they're built in there. They kind of display different messages, different times of year. I'm sure we'll see Easter, all that fun stuff. So we got Josh and Enrique at the front. Aviv is not that far back. Eric is currently, it says he's 25 seconds behind, but I'm not sure if that's true. Let's have a little look at the course. Eric working hard here, 5 watts a kilo, coming up. Bouncing back to Bracalone. Jan Penslos. We've got Clovis back here too. Now, I don't know if this is a potential teammate. I think in that very first race I covered, there was 5 X-Speed United guys in there. Did you know that Inside Cycling World follows X-Speed United on Instagram? Yes, I do, boys. I'm watching all your moves, try to cover all your race coverage. Man, I would wish to be in Europe to cover some real racing. I would absolutely love it. Absolutely love it, folks. So it looks like Anthony's going off now on the front. Clovis is going with him. Clovis, that's a name I've never heard of before. The only time I've heard of the name Clovis would be the Clovis people, North America. At one point considered to be the first people in North America that came across on the ice bridge. And they're only really known by their flint napping techniques. It's a certain type. It's the way their arrowheads and stuff would get napped out. It's a Clovis technique, I believe, is how they talk about it. So they find Clovis arrowheads and say, yeah, it was the Clovis people that made it. That's been all backdated now, folks. Now they're saying there's archaeological remains saying that people have been in North America way longer than that. And actually, those first remains were found up, I believe, in the Yukon near a place called Old Crow, Northwest Yukon Territories. It's a province. It's actually a territory. It's right beside Alaska. And funny story, and I love this story. There was a dude, and I'm pretty sure he was from Quebec too. So all my Quebec friends here, archaeologist in the 80s. He found some bones and stuff way up at Old Crow. And he says, this is way, way older than what we say it is. And the archaeological model, the concept, theory at the time was like, well, that's not possible because we already know that the Clovis people are the oldest people in North America. And he's like, well, no. So I've already dated that part, but there's stuff down below. There's other remains. And they were like, that's not possible, dude. You made a mistake. And so basically, he spent his whole career kind of being chastised by the other archaeological societies out there. They didn't believe him. You made mistakes. And then, like, after he died, the poor guy, he was vindicated. Because now they're saying, yeah, he was right the whole time. I love that story. I'll try to put something in the show notes somewhere saying what that guy's name was, and you can read about him. Because it's legit. He was right in the early 80s. And basically, for all of the 80s and early of the 90s and all of the 2000s, they were like, okay, dude, we know you're a little bit out there. No. He was right. So first we got Josh, second Enrique, third Aviv. How far back is he? Oh, he's right with him. These three are together. Eric's hanging back about 45 seconds back. Eric's looks like he's just on a nice training ride today, not going too nuts. I still need to catch up with Sunday Race Club this week. Something I haven't seen. Again, totally out of the loop. I'm just like in that. I don't know about you guys in Europe, but over here in North America, at least where I live, once your Christmas break starts, it goes right through New Year's and into the following week. So most people are still like on Christmas vacation here. They'll be off today and Friday, not back to work until the Monday, which I believe is the 6th. We're going to bounce back. We got Anthony here. Brack alone. Okay, they're together. Clovis is with them too. Again, Clovis, very interesting name. I like that. Jan Penslos. I can just see the other three riders ahead rounding the corner. Let's take a look at something here, folks. I want to make sure I'm not too crazy looking. No, I look great today. Okay, bouncing back, folks. Live chat, dead. We got viewers, but the live chat is dead today, folks. That's okay. That keeps me more concentrating on the racing and storytelling. We got Luca Simone Ferro. Nice name there. Italian rider here. Javier Sancho. A little bit of pop in there. Must be a lot further back. Yeah, he is. Big gaps here. Eden Strid. Ivan Tognasi. Ooh, I like that name too. Fab. Okay, Fab and Ivan are right together. Ivan. And then we got High C. Riding solo. Just out for a nice ride today. Let's get back to the front. See where the racing is. So we've got a nice group of three at the front here. This is going to be an all-out battle at the end. These three are giving her together, folks. We've already finished one lap. We're actually on lap 2 now. I'll see if I can point out any cool things on the side of the road, like that Venus flytrap. I think we just passed it. It was on the left-hand side. I love all the hidden details. So let's talk about my MyWhoosh 300. I started it on the 25th. Started out with some MyBunch stuff, and I started with Arctic Trail. So I did that one quite a bit. I really like the MyBunch features. I find that I kind of coast ahead a little bit, and I think I was riding like a 2.4, 2.6 group. So I'll ride stronger for a little bit, and then the beauty of it is, you know they're behind you. You know they're on that course. Yeah, Venus flytrap on the right here, snapping away at the riders. You can just slowly drift back and get into the group and follow along with them. So I think on the MyBunch rides, there'll be 6 MyBunch riders with you. So they're like pace bots, pacers, bots, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, and they'll keep you company the whole time. Nice steady pace, nice drafting, and pretty surprising to see how many other riders were in there. And they were emoting. I would pull up beside them, emote. They'd emote to me. We'd pull away for a little bit. We'd dig harder at 3 watts a kilo, maybe 3.5. Get 30 seconds ahead. I drift back. So I did a lot of that day 1. And then I did a lot of the, okay, find a world. Let's do 4 or 5 routes in one day. So, you know, here's a 12-kilometer route. Here's a 5. Here's a 20. You know, things like that. Trying to do 50K per day. Made it really easy. And at the end, I just did 2 50-kilometer MyBunch rides. I think I did downtown LA. And I think the last one was the Tomb one. Yeah, something Tombs, I think it is. So yeah, we're still 3 riders at the front. These guys are hanging together. Eric's riding totally solo today. And then back to Anthony and Clovis. So looks like if these riders stick together... Oh, look at this. You can see Eric up ahead. I just saw him. So Eric's just up ahead here, going around a really hard right here. Let's jump back to Clovis for a second. Once we get a little bit of a... Well, it's a hard corner, so we may not see him. We need for it to stretch out a little bit. See if you can see Eric up ahead. He should be heading towards the left, I believe. We're looking for... There he is. Eric is just on the left here in front of this gigantic statue. He just went off screen. So cool to see that. I still got to get my cameras figured out. Let's put the auto-rotate on. It is auto-rotating. Okay, nice. We are auto-rotating on Eric here. So I'm trying to figure out the camera up-down speed. Okay, today I promise I will put a message into... I guess maybe I'll ask Sai over at MyWhoosh, how do I control it? Because I don't have any controls for some reason. Enrique at the front again. Guy's pushing really hard here. 5.5, 6 watts a kilo all the way up this climb. So yeah, this is the big climb that you're going to see every time up through this gigantic, kind of like statue area. So lap 2, we still got one more lap to go, riders. They got to fight their way over this climb. It's kind of leveling off now. It's backing itself down. So Enrique here, he is a lightweight 60 kilogram rider for sure. Right around there. Aviv, let's take a look at him. Yeah, probably around 60 kilos as well. And Josh, let's take a little look at Josh here. Ooh, Josh is a bigger rider. Just quickly, I'm going to say Josh is probably closer to, 75 to 80 kilograms. So it's interesting seeing the two lightweights, the two pesky lightweight climbers, taking on more of the bigger rider. Yeah, Josh here is a bigger rider. Look at him here. We're almost out to 5 watts a kilo. At almost 400 watts, quick bit math, around 80 kilograms. We'll take a look at Enrique here. I just saw 3.1 watts a kilo. He was at 190 watts. So he's just over 60 kilograms. Lean and mean for racing in Europe. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Just check the chat quickly. Steven Cycles, what a smart looking route. Not done this one yet. Hey, Steven, good to see you. Yeah, Steven, this looks really cool. I've never seen this route yet. With the rotation of the worlds, it keeps things fresh. And you know what I got to say? Even when I did those 50K routes on my bunch, highly recommend, if you can, get the MyWhoosh HD, folks. You're going to see so many things going on. So, you know, some of the MyWhoosh, my bunch rides I did, they were like on short courses, like 5 or 6 kilometers. I never got bored of seeing that lap. I probably did it like 8, 9, 10 times, that lap, to get 50 kilometers. There's almost so much going on in the backgrounds, you never feel like you're in the same spot. And that's the whole point of that stuff, is so like, okay, you're going to ride a lot of laps. You don't want to get bored by seeing just the same scenery over and over. But I guess technically you are seeing it, but there's always something moving. You're going to notice something new every time. And after 50K, I was still like, I'm still ready to roll. Darkens up in here. I think we're moving inside the dark, spooky caverns with the iridescent plants. So yeah, we do have the two lightweights against the power rider. Let's see, have a close look here. Yeah, not 90 kilos, that's for sure. At 3.4 watts a kilo, he's doing about 290 watts. So he's in, could be over 80 kilograms. Could be over 80 kilograms. So yeah, I kind of jumped on this one last minute, folks. I got a message from Fred saying, hey, you covering this one day? Because I wasn't sure of the schedule. What's Eric up to back here? Okay, Eric's just heading into the temple area, I believe, or the spooky caverns. These three are still together. Yeah, so riders, you can see, I think if you're not using MyWhoosh HD, you're going to miss a lot of this cool stuff on the side of the road. So, kind of one of those things, you know, get the best device you possibly have. I mean, look how vibrant it is on screen here. Look how good that looks. That's just absolutely awesome to me. So this would be a very interesting route, something I'm going to do. This would be a really good route too. Just, you could do this as my bunch group ride. And you know, I'm going to start looking at those more. They do rotate, but you know, I guess the hard part is what worlds are available and what pace are they riding in what world. Obviously, if they're going to be riding at 4 watts a kilo in here, I'm probably not going to hang with them. Maybe one lap I could. So you may be, you know, I'm looking for a 2.6 group or a 2.8 group. You may not get this world. So you may have to ride it solo or wait for the rotation to come through. I'm not even sure how they do that schedule yet. Going to be doing some more live chats coming up here soon, folks. Look at the tentacles. Like, I don't even know what those things are. Stay away from the forest, folks. Another Venus flytrap here. Yeah, so I'm positive this is from the MyWhoosh world, just for it to be this kind of over-the-top. I noticed the over-the-top, the MyWhoosh world courses were quite, you know, yeah, definitely over-the-top, exaggerated, super colorful. I think there's a fire one. So you're kind of like riding through all this volcanic lava activity. So yeah, thank you to Fred for reaching out to me, because I never even realized this race would have been happening today. I was kind of just hanging out in the dungeon down here. That guy's not happy over there. Eric, we still have Oh, these two have separated. So Clovis is on the move now. Clovis sans Cartier. Gotta be a French rider. Someone let me know. And actually, this rider is chasing after Eric. Remember, they could see Eric in the distance. This guy's gone. Anthony, who was with Clovis for a little bit there, has fallen back. But I'm thinking Clovis might be pulling in on Eric here pretty quick. Let's wait till we get around the corner here and have a quick peek. Yeah, we need the road to stretch out a little bit. Too many curves here to really see him. He's going to have a little bump to go over here ahead. More false flatty, and then we start a climb again. This rider's currently at 11 kilometers in. Just trying to see, actually no, I'm looking at the map, the mini map in the bottom left-hand corner too, and I can see it's quite curvy-swervy. I can see Eric on the map. He's this little orange dot. Our rider here is the other orange dot with like the little black arrow in it. Ooh, Eric just took that corner ahead. So he is pulling him back. 10, 11, 12 seconds. It's kind of coming and going, folks. It just opened up a little bit more because Eric is already over top of that little bump. And yeah, we can't see him yet. Let's get back to the front. Little pop in there. We're in the caves. We've got the hieroglyphics or the wall paintings here. Done by ancient peoples from many, many millennia ago. Just fascinating stuff, seeing that in the world too. You know, these cave paintings, what they're showing on the walls. Just weird stuff, folks. Weird stuff. Enrique, Joshua Anderson, Aviv Bental. Then we're a good minute and a half back to, a good minute back to Eric. And look at this. Clovis is coming. Bit between the teeth, folks. Bit between the teeth. We just saw Eric take the hard right. Clovis will be taking the hard right. Eric will be directly ahead of him. Looks like we're going to have a little sprint coming up here, folks. A little sprint at the end. Clovis is definitely chasing. I think Eric could get away. I think he's waiting for him at this point. You know, people are doing these races. They're riding to training programs, which is definitely something I got to do. I got to get back on the training programs. I really enjoy the live workouts on MyWhoosh. Drink your water, folks. Too much coffee, too much junk over the holidays. Let's get good. Let's get good. Oh my. I just saw Henri pushing 12 watts a kilo there for a second. Look at this here. Look at this here. They're trying to break each other on the climb. Joshua, hang in there, buddy. Joshua, hang in there, dude. 11, 12 watts a kilo. Josh, get it, dude. Now is the time. It's now or never. No guts, no glory. Elephants on the left-hand side. Be careful, boys. Be careful. He's back. He is back. Guess who's back? Back again. Yeah, Josh is back. Enrique here. We are lapping a rider at this point, folks. We are lapping a rider. That's how fast these dudes are flying. Another rider. We're coming past them all. This may be some of our junior riders here with us today. They always show up. The 9-year-old twins. I'm actually not even sure who that was. I'm sticking with these guys now. They got just less than 3 kilometers to go. They've tried to break each other. They smashed each other, clubbed each other to death, and they're all still together. No one has broken yet. Let's bounce back to Eric here and Clovis. Clovis is still trying to gap back on. Eric riding nicely here. Just hovering under 400 watts at the moment. 5.5 watts a kilo. Clovis is coming. He knows he's got him. What's he going to have left, though? Huge effort by Clovis to just drag himself all the way back. I got to think, just by Clovis' riding ability that I've seen here so far, this guy, I'm just going to say, I could be totally wrong, this is an X-Speed United rider. Ooh, Eric digs in again. What he did there, savvy and smart. Once Clovis got close, Eric attacked. Because he knows Clovis is probably going to be on the edge at that time. Eric has attacked when Clovis is probably at his most tired. Heart rate 182. How's Eric? Heart rate 182 as well. Okay, these boys are trying to chill out a little bit. They're on the top. They're on the plateau. The highlands going through this jungly world. Downhill, folks. Time to break out the sprint. Who's got the big sprint here? What's Josh going to do? How is Josh going to handle these pesky climbers? Now, I don't know everyone's sprint ability here. You got to think he's the bigger rider. Could have a bigger sprint than them. Looks like he's trying to get a little bit of a lead heading into the descent. Catching another rider here. So my quick guess, these guys have already lapped 3 riders. So we're going to hang out with them for a bit. Got our 3 together. Josh is going for it. Josh is keeping the power up. Over 500 watts, sustained power. You can see the other riders are working harder to sustain less power. The downhill's coming now, though, so everything's going to kind of balance itself out. We are 1.4 kilometers to the finish. Take a look at Eric here. Eric is hanging out with Clovis. Sorry, Eric was passing a lapped rider. Eric has actually gotten away from Clovis again with that perfectly timed attack. Attack soon as Clovis gets back on. When he's, his energy levels are probably a little bit depleted. His heart rate's a little bit high. Attack then. Don't let him get back on and get rested. Yeah, perfect racing there. That's what you're always trying to do. When you make that bridge back, I know when I do it, the few times that I do it, it's like, okay, please don't attack. Please don't attack. Please don't attack. Please don't attack. That's all I'm saying in my brain as I'm trying to hang on to the back end of the group. We can see on the mini-map that Eric is just around the bend behind them. Is he? Oh, no, lap rider, I think. Could be lap rider. Or could be rider ahead. Yeah, that's right. I'm seeing riders ahead of us here. If you look on the mini-map, these 3 are the bigger dot, and there's another rider ahead of them. They might catch that rider before the finish. Actually, no, they won't, folks. It's only 400 meters to go. What's Josh going to do? How is he going to dish these 2? I saw Enrique last time put in a huge sprint. Oh, Aviv is going to. 15 watts a kilo out of Enrique. Let's go, dude. Let's go. 16.5 watts per kilo there. Wow, look at this. Enrique's coming up. He's going to catch Avi at the last second. Holding still 13 watts a kilo. Just caught him at the line, folks. Enrique, Aviv, and Josh. Wow. Huge sprint by Enrique there. Looks like he doesn't even want to let off, folks. Doesn't even want to let off. Great job out of Josh Anderson, Enrique Martin, and Aviv Bental. Great job. Now, we got Eric coming in next. Eric's coming in solo. Made that perfect attack. Got away from Clovis. Secured 4th place for himself. Again, love the colors here, folks. I really want to ride this today. I do have a group ride later on in the day. It's, like 6.5 hours from now. So, probably won't do too much riding before then. As much as you see me here doing commentary, I still do my rides. And I will be checking. I want my power gems. I want Season 2 to release, like, now. I really want to dig into it and take on all the challenges that are there. Eric Rinborg, Golden Boy himself, coming in 4th place. He's got 400 meters to go. Last night I met with my family, my brother and his nephew, who's 24? Is he 24? Yeah, I think he's 24. And he's actually been in my live streams, and he goes, you explained it so well when you talked about the Seasons Pass. He goes, it's totally out of a video game. He goes, the second I looked at it, he goes, I thought, this is video game stuff. 4th place, Eric. Great job. Clovis will be coming in next. Not that far back. Let's see how far back he is. Still 300 meters to go, so he's probably going to finish 30 to 40 seconds behind Eric, I believe. So, yeah, like, the young dude, Owen. Hey, Owen, hope you see this someday. He's like, yeah, he goes, it's like video game concept, and it's how it works. So you've got your free-to-play, free-to-participate in events. Then they'll have a Seasons Pass that you can help support them with very minimal costs. It's not a monthly recurring. 5th place, Clovis. Anthony will be coming next. 500 meters out. So instead of getting trapped in that monthly, and you're like, ugh, and then they just raise the prices and you feel like you're getting ripped off. We know what we're talking about. Here's your free stuff. Do all your racing, do all your training, do all your group rides, do all your challenges, do all your hard climbs. And then once in a while, you're like, I like the Seasons Pass. I'm going to buy that. Another good thing to do is kind of like I don't want to say seasonal content. Certain times of the year, you could have like a Halloween event. Doesn't have to be tied to the season. So it would be like, do the Halloween ride, you get to ride around with a pumpkin on your head, or a witch's hat, or something like that. And by riding lots during that little interval of like say 3-4 days, you're going to unlock more goodies straight out of Call of Duty and a lot of other video games. Let me just jump back here. I want to make sure my head's not. Oh, it looks good today. Yeah, we're good here, folks. Good here. Shirt on. Hair. Yeah, got hair, folks. Look at it. It's not too bad, right? Not too bad. We're all good over here. Oh, the chat got busy when I was away. Yeah, thanks, Steven. So I did complete the MyWhoosh 300. Penelope's in the mix. Penelope recovering from a brutal sickness. Folks, I know my members. I know my subscribers very well. If you reach out to me, I will connect with you. I will learn about you. So Penelope's been really sick. Yeah, dude, Alex, great call here. I know Alex. Alex, are you an X-Speed guy? I know you gave me a lot of good info last time. It does remind me of Avatar 2, like the gigantic plants, the iridescent stuff. That's a good call. Thank you for saying that. Chris Stark's in the mix. Chris Stark is like a huge supporter of the channel. Just always, when I'm doing a little bit of this, Chris reached out to me, and then I'm up. Okay, yeah, we can do this. We can do this, folks. Chris is saying, hey, Colin, long time no speak, which is true. Great to hear your commentary again. Miss your Ruby stuff, but understand the rationale. This MyWhoosh world looks amazing. It is amazing. Hope you had a good year. Chat soon. Yeah, you too, Chris. Hope all the best in the new year coming up. Just want to back up a little bit here, folks, because we still have riders out there. So we've had Anthony finish, who was with Clovis quite a while. Lucas finish. Lucas Simone Ferrero. Bracalone DBB's coming in next. Javier Sancho, jumping back into the chat for a bit. Yeah, Crystal, what I'm doing is I'm a little bit everywhere right now. I will be doing a group ride later today on Ruby. Steven's had a bad cough since Saturday, so taking a break from cycling. Yeah, Steven, mine too has just been kind of percolating. The mornings are rough, and I'm like, I don't want to do anything. Around noon, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling it. It hasn't gotten bad. But just, I'm like, okay, I do not want this to get out of control. That's right, yep. Stephen was out yesterday photographing the aurora. I saw the picture. Stephen looks fantastic. Stephen's in Scotland, and the auroras there are incredible. Like, dude, those auroras that you're capturing are as good as anything we see in Canada. So what's really cool is where I live, I don't even have to do anything special. I just look out the back door and go, oh yeah, there it is. All around. It's all around you. Has to be the right conditions, though. Penelope saying, yep, totally nasty bug. I'm usually fine, but this really got me. Yeah, I actually didn't even hear from Penelope for, it seemed like a couple days. I actually had to send her back. Hey, Penelope, are you doing okay? Like, are you alive? She's all good. She's back. She did get back on the bike today. I told her, take it easy. To me, when I'm sick, after a while, you're like, I'm just losing conditioning. Just do 5 miles. Just soft pedal, 100 watts. Just to keep your legs moving. Yeah, Alex, that was a great sprint finish. Boys did really well there. Yeah, Steven, group ride on Ruby later today. It's my Tuesday, Thursday group ride. Pretty chill. Yeah, so my group rides, I think what we're doing today, I think we're doing 38K today. We're in Italy, pretty flat. We don't do much climbing on these rides. And I always tell people, you can sit beside me all the way, you can sit in front of me and draft all the way, or you can smash yourself, destroy yourself, annihilate yourself off the front. And hey man, it's all good. You do you. You do your own thing. Most likely though, please give me a draft, and then you can take off at the end. Yeah, so Penelope's talking about getting the flu jab every year. Yeah, so you got to take it easy when you're sick. Number one thing, folks. Yeah, check out the colors. So I keep telling people that too. If you're not on MyWhoosh HD, you're missing a lot of this cool stuff. Because people have actually said to me, how come I don't see this on mine? Well, it's MyWhoosh HD. Actually, these files, I know when I stream, I record all these too. They'll be like, for an hour, it'll be like a 20 gig file. So you can tell how much quality's in. I mean, look at the stuff floating around. That's hard to do. That takes a lot of graphics. That takes a lot of processing power. Have done 9th place. Where's Eden? Okay, Eden is 2.1 kilometers to the finish. I think there's a kids race today too. I think it's called NSA Kids Race, I believe. So let's just hang out here for a little while. I'm going to hang out with people in the chat, see what's going on today. How was everyone's New Year's, Christmas? What did you get for Christmas? Did you get any cycling-related Christmas stuff? Joey Jojo got me some new jerseys, which I really like. I go through a lot of clothes here. I change my jerseys a lot. Some of my longer rides, I have changed them. Yeah, so I got cycling jerseys. Oh, I got a Stream Deck. What's a Stream Deck? I'm going to show you what a Stream Deck is, folks. This is a Stream Deck. So, let's see what you're seeing. Yeah, you can see it. So this thing, it's not set up right now. I have started setting it up. What it does, it gives me basically one button operation on here. So if I want to add, so you add applications to this, I can add web applications. So I want to find out, hey, what place did Eric finish at that race last time? I would have MyWhoosh info set up here. I would tap it and it would take me straight to the MyWhoosh info page. Instead of me having to alt tab or Windows out, click, open a browser, find the website, it's going to all be there. So this is kind of like best described as a macro board. It can take 10 key clicks and change it into one push. Wait till I get the sound effects, folks. So you're going to have like a sound effects folder here. You tap it, and then all of these other 15 buttons would all be individual sound effects. So it's coming very soon. Yeah, you can do a lot. You can launch other applications from it. Music. There's an actually GIF capture card. Hey man, I shouldn't be giving away all my secrets here, should I? This is Colin. This is what I do. This is Inside Cycling World. Let's keep talking about the community, folks. I keep pushing hard with the community videos. This is what's going to make it grow. I know people watch these videos and they're like, man, I want to get in that video. Me too. I love watching race videos, but you know what? To be honest, when I see a race video and it's got no commentary, just turn it off. Just turn it off because it's boring. I said it. It's boring. If you're watching World Tour coverage with the best commentators and you mute the volume, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, there's just a bunch of guys on bikes and yeah, it's boring. So yeah, commentary where it's at, folks. I've really noticed community group size growing. 100 meters from the finish. Here's Eden doing an incredible job today. Eden, great job. Bounce back to Fab. So Eden got 10th place. So out left on the course, we got Fab, we got Ivan Tognassi and Hassi. I noticed Loki didn't make it today. Where's Loki? Maybe Loki's getting tuned up for the kids race. He's saving those legs for the big sprints over at the kids race. So we're kind of going through the jungle setting here now. The fans are out cheering on the riders, hanging out with Fab, jumping back to the chat here. Okay, yeah, let's see what we got here. Steven, I received hydraulic brakes and a handlebar bag for my e-bike. Nice. Everything was non-cycle related, huh? Okay. Everything else, yeah. Me too. Like, so I got the jerseys. This is definitely cycling related. This is going to make these streams a billion times better. Leading the pack, folks. Leading the pack with my commentary. Available for all commentary, folks. If you ever see these videos and you're a race organizer and you think, hey, this is kind of cool, just send me a message. Guarantee you I will message you back. Guaranteed. Penelope got a balaclava and thermal gloves. Very lovely Rafa thermal jacket from a son. Very nice, Penelope. Very nice. Steven likes to know the colors. He's asking now. Hey, Steven. Guys, special shout out to Steven again. Another huge supporter of the channel. Steven actually bought me a jersey, which I haven't shown off yet. It's in our video we did together. So we climbed the Tourmalet together. What was really cool about it is that it was me, Steven, and Joel Noguera, who's a Sunday Race Club rider. He came over and tried out Ruby climbing with us, and he took on the epic Col de Tourmalet. So me and Steven made a video before that showing the climb. Steven did all the flying, I did all the commentary, and then it took us quite a while, but we actually went and climbed the Tourmalet. What is it? 19 kilometers, 1,450 meters of climbing. The Green Beast. I know why now. The original OG high alpine pass at the Tour de France in 1910. Ask me more if you'd like to. We just had a finish across the finish line there. That looks like it was fab. Great job to 11th place. Bouncing back to Ivan Tognassi here. Still just under 2 kilometers to go. So we do have the Col de Tourmalet route now filmed. So yeah, it was really cool because I think I accidentally set it up as a group ride. So you're asking, what does a group ride do? Group ride has a bit of a magnet or elastic effect on it. So basically, if I'm riding at 3, I wasn't, and you're riding at 1, you'll keep up with me. No problem. So don't be scared of the group rides. If you go ahead of the leader, I was the leader for that one, you get a bit of a penalty. So also don't think of a group ride as just a baby's ride where you're going to sit at the back and kind of cheat your way to the top of the Tourmalet, because you're not. So like Steven and Joel rode beside me or ahead of me the whole time. They gave me a bit of draft at times, a mental boost, really good video. And I guess long story short, Steven bought me a really cool jersey. And Steven, I'm guessing the color would probably be described as like a sea foam maybe. I switched to that jersey in MyWhoosh because you got me the jersey. So thank you again. That was a great present from Steven. Anyone that can support the channel, guys. I've heard a little while ago someone said something to me like, hey man, don't come in on my business. Kind of like that. I'm like, dude, I'm not a business, dude. I do this because I love it. But the channel still needs support. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's how I do it, folks. Yeah, Penelope, she's going to feel very posh in the Rafa gear. Yeah, who wouldn't? John the Biker, slippers, socks. Need I continue? Oh, the standard stuff. Yeah, so I got Stream Deck. I got a new headset over there. It's just sitting off screen. Got 3 new cycling jerseys. I got some cologne for my daughters. What else I got? Oh, I got a really, really good Guns N' Roses. Sitting right here, folks. Sitting right here. Enjoy. Yeah, dude. How awesome is this? I love these books. So cool. I want to make sure it's on. Oh, there it is. Yes. Yeah, like so many pictures. It's just riddled with pictures. Yeah, love it. One of my favorite bands of all time. First album, Guns N' Roses, 1987, Appetite for Destruction. You tell me another debut album for a band that can hang with that album. I've actually heard a few other YouTubers say that. I'm like, wow, he said the same thing as me. It's got to be right. Okay, so it looks like, I think Ivan's done now. Ivan's finished. And we got, I'm not even sure you said, we're just going to call him Hachi. Getting very close to the finish here, folks. Let's have more Christmas talk. Okay, so let me just jump here. Jennifer Robbins, hey Collins, it's still cold where you're at. Yeah, it is cold today. Where's my phone? Dude, where's my car? Dude, where's my phone? Yeah, it kind of got crappy again here. Like right now, minus 19 Celsius today, and it's quarter after 10 in the morning. Daytime high today, minus 16 Celsius, which for American friends, minus 16 Celsius will be about 2 or 3 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe. And it's like that for a few days now. Like into Sunday, still cold. Monday, it changes back to almost getting back up to the freezing level. And then above, embrace me with some climate change. Embrace me. I love it. Yeah, so it's cold right now. The wood stove is burning 24/7. I hope I don't run out of wood. What Penelope's the colors? She's digging around for a gear. Steven's saying universal colors make good kit for women. Worth checking out. Okay. Yeah, a lot of good kit out there. Yeah, who doesn't like some new cycling gear? I love it. Hey, I also have the official Inside Cycling World jersey. Joe Meyer, He's a racer. He's a Cat B racer over at Echelon in the Echelon Racing Leagues. And he said, hey, dude, he goes, if you had a jersey, it would sell out really fast. I'm like, you think? And I said, well, dude, there is one. It's right over there. I'm looking at it right now. I just haven't shown it off yet, folks. It's a design that Joey Jojo did. She designs all my stuff. I think she's done a full revamp of our clothing line. I never talk about it. I told her, I said, I need a shirt. I need the revamp stuff. So I'm going to start wearing the t-shirts. Am I? I'm going to show you my t-shirts at a certain time. And basically, if you like the t-shirt, you can buy the same t-shirt that I'm wearing. So it's kind of a great way to support the channel. And you get something out of it. Besides the videos, besides the commentary, besides all my ramblings. That's it, folks. I think we're all done for today. So High Chi finish here, 13th place. So kind of a slower turnout today. We've had races that are like double this in the past. But I think once we get back into after January 6th, the whole world will return back to normal. Don't forget too, folks, Tour de Monde will be starting next week, I believe. The 12 stages. The first stage is an individual time trial, mass start, no draft. But there are team trials going on right now. So I'm going to have a look around for them. Maybe I'll catch some of that coverage. Great chatting with everyone here. Depends on the light. Looks black. Oh, she can't. Oh, Penelope's saying she can't tell if her equipment, her clothing is navy or black. She can't tell. It's beautiful. I might today to make one of my coffee chat videos I've been talking about what's going to happen every week, what we're working on, what kind of videos me and Steven are doing together, what kind of stuff Joey's got me doing, what kind of stuff I want to do. Going to be a ton of stuff coming this year, folks. Hopefully, I don't have to get a job. The reality is, I've been applying for jobs. Do I want a job? No. Do I want to do this for a living? Yes. Can I do it for a living? Yes. Will a company help me do it for a living? Maybe. That's where we're at, folks. So yeah, the problem is you can't really support yourself with the channel, so you need to get a job. You get a job, then you can't really do your channel anymore. So it's kind of like implosion time. So gonna still keep going, folks. We're still going. I'm gonna do some crazy challenge videos this year, but I'm gonna save that to talk about in another video. Big white strip. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what's really good about some cycling gear? It's just kind of subdued. It's like one color with one stripe or one logo. I actually like that a lot now. I like both styles. I like the really over the top, and I like the one color with a stripe. Anyways, riders, I'm going to jump now. Racing's over. I'm going to start planning the rest of my day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all again real soon. See ya.